You know, I love how the spark comes over me to make changes. I just love, like, it feels like, like the seasons change. It's a new revelation, Marisha revelation. That's why I never get the concept when I ask people how they doing. They say same shit, different day. Um, I don't know. I don't know how that's happening. Like, I don't. Maybe because I'm very literal with stuff. Because every day you grow, there's something new that you learned. But yeah, for me, it's not the same shit, same old shit, different day. It's not that. Now, there may be a lot of similarities, a lot of things that, sprinkle in there in the day that I'm familiar with, but it's always a brand new approach. And for me, it's the same difference with life, especially around the Earth Day, my birthday. So, birthday. Shout out to all the February babies in the world. Aquarius too, but specifically February babies. What's good? February 3rd. Throw it up. No gang signs, just throwing the number 3 up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this flow of energy that comes is not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences anymore. Like I used to flow, what a coincidence. No, things happen because they're supposed to happen that way. It's not surprise. Life is surprising you there. No, it's a surprise to you because you don't remember, but it's supposed to happen. Yawn is here. Whether you think the thing that happened is good or bad because it's your perception of what is good and bad, the eye of the beholder, just like you can pick out what is beautiful. Good and bad is not up to me. Not up to you either. But again, it's based off of the person who thinks something is good and bad. Experiences or somebody teaching you that. But who started that, right? Who started what is good or bad? Because what? It was based off of experiences. Anywho, the surge for newness not only comes about around my Earth Day, but it comes about when the seasons are changing. Like I know for me, yard. October is usually a time for me that I like to, it's winter time. Isolation is following what nature does. Oh my gosh, this makes so much sense. I tell you, I have this Neo from the Matrix complex all the time now. Like everything I can relate to this movie. There's a lot of movies, but that one stands out the most to me. Excuse me. Yawn is really agreeing over here, y'all, so forgive me for yawning because she's talking. She's not interrupting. She wants me to be clear on that she is talking and she is, seconding what I'm telling y'all. So when I'm yawning, just know that she's... All right, yawn. Let me get the point out now. Thank you. Following what nature does in anything, like if you look to nature, you'll find the answer. Like hibernating, working on yourself. In the winter months, isolation. Like people always want to be with somebody or doing something. Sometimes you need to sit your ass the down. You hear? And I be having those reality checks too, but less and less and less now because it's intentional to be isolated now. It's not like I think I need to be around anybody to have fun, to grow. Whew. So now, literally I'm shifting into the 4th decade of life, and it's time again to step it up and stop waiting. I'm not gonna be waiting for folks. Meaning like somebody to come. Ooh, spirit is up in here. Come on now. Okay, let me stay focused, because I tell you, see, they be I'm not gonna be waiting for a community of people to help heal me. Spirit said to me loud and clear, so this is great that you have these connections and you know these people, like, or you want to support them because they are on the path of helping you get to yawn, I'm getting the point out. But you don't need to rely on them. These people, when I say these people, I mean maybe the popular people who sell herbs or capsules or whatever type of program. It could be a popular person you and I may know, or or I may not know the same people, because there's a lot of healers or people who help you heal out here, and you are included in that conversation. But if you're not on that level yet, then you don't know. But basically, Spirit was just like, you don't have to wait on them anymore, because you already were applying yourself. You have been applying yourself prior to knowing them, and you came, or you attracted that energy because of what you're doing now. But those people, meaning those popular people that are on these platforms that people reach out to, that you have to, you're on a waiting list to get stuff, and waiting is not an issue. I tell people that all the time at work, for anything. Because a lot of times you're not even ready for whatever it is that you are looking to get. Like, you pay $200-300 for herbs and teas and capsules and this program and that program. Then when you get it, you sit it right on the counter, or you sit it on the floor, or you put laundry on it, or you cover it up. But you be angry because you gotta wait like almost 30 days, 60 days for something. But you're not even ready for it. You didn't prepare yourself for it. You just like, all right, it's here, so I'm gonna just start taking it. No, it don't work like that. It do not work like that. Okay? A lot of people have a lot of what is it? Like, they have a lot of pushback. I can't think of the word. It's challenging right now to come up in my head. Where they go through it, hey, cold turkey, not even prepared mentally. Like, not even saying, hey, I'm gonna go cold turkey, I'm gonna go cold turkey, and I'm gonna go cold turkey. Like, not even that, and they fail. So then, it's just like, oh, now, F this program, it don't work. Oh, F this, I took this, it don't work. Pump your brakes, pump your pump your brakes. Oh, God. So, the waiting, let me bring it back. The people are for those who need it more than I do, meaning like who are new to the water. I am that girl who's been in the water swimming. I'm in the 12 feet part of the pool, and I'm like, hey, y'all, hey. And you at the very shallow part, or you could be in the deep end with me too, but I don't know who I'm talking to. So I'm just speaking, speak right now. But these healers and people who are more in depth and in tune, or further in tune, because I'm not going to say I'm not, who have the team and the capacity to help people in a larger number, are for the people who are at the shallow end. So I know how to swim now. I've been had the skills. I just needed some a refresher. I'm gonna say that just because of the metaphor that I'm using or the analogy. I needed a refresher course, but from a professional, whether they're younger or older, it does not matter. The work comes through those who need to share the message, and I'm all ears for it. I don't be all, well, you 20 something, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. And that ain't my type of hype, baby. No. So I didn't need much help. And that's what Spirit was reminding me with. It's just like, girl, you don't need much help. So it is time to take matters into your own hands. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I have racked up on, found me a local-ish plug with herbs. And I just be making, my own concoctions for myself and like family or whatever. But really right now for myself. And I had a lot of confirmations through these people. Like I catch people's lives either after, I'll replay, or I will catch it in like live time. And it just be so spot on with the message. It just be like, damn, I was just thinking this. I was just talking about this. I've had correlation with stuff happening, like the stuff that be so in sync with conversation or a video, or even just for me. I also recently had took pictures of my eyes, so I waiting to hear back results for that. So wow, let me just tell y'all, you need to take pictures of your iris, and I'm talking about close-up pictures, and take multiple pictures. I did this before. Let me show y'all this book. Actually, I did this, when did I do this? A few years ago. 2020 is when I first did the eye pictures. But respect to Dr. Laila Africa, the ancestor who put his wife on the cover of this book. My mom's had this book before I was even tapped into it. I don't even know what year she had it, but you know how, let me not say you know how. My household, my parents, we had books. So I grew up seeing stuff. And then like the same patterns happen as, we continue to grow in our adulthood, see the stuff. But in my early 20s, I wasn't paying attention to it. I was just like, oh. And then light bulb in my 30s, I was like, oh. But anyway, you need to do pictures of your eyes. And you need to get your iris red, because your eyes literally are like extensions of your brain, and that's no joke. What did he say in the book? Let me see. Where did he say that? See if I can see that part. It's not happening. Wait, it's happening. Hold up. Well, I already know this part. Like your scalp. Oh man, anyway, I'm not gonna focus. Let me. Let me find a page. Yeah, so your eyes are like the outgrowth of your brain, where they can just literally tell you everything. Everything is connected, and it's just like so enlightening to just want to heal or heal better, and the focus should not be on getting rid of the illness or the ailment. The focus should be on welcoming the wellness, welcoming the wealth, the wealth. I wanted to say wealth and well together. Focus on what you want, and that's what you get. Because if you focus on what you don't want, you will still get that. People don't understand that concept, but you do. Focus on what you want. Focus on what you want. And don't say, I don't want this. You just say, I welcome wellness in whatever part of my body I am free, I am loving, I am light here, whatever it is. But get your eyes red. If you know how to take photos of your eyes, I'm not talking about like here, like how you can see me with my eyes. I'm talking about like super close up, like eye doctor picture, where you can see the veins and how your eye is dilated and what is going this way, what's going that way, because every little thing in your eye means something. So just to wrap it up, I've gone into that phase with stepping it up a notch, even getting my energy cleared, which I already know how to do on my own. But again, having somebody who knows how to master stuff help you makes you see things a little differently, because again, you learn from other people's perception and perspectives, which is not a negative thing, because you don't have to agree with it either, but it's still good to see and hear, like, oh wow. And it could be eye-opening for you. And these experiences that I've had with my energy clearing, my readings, my clairs, my clairs meaning like some people are clairvoyants, claircognizance, like all of that stuff, yeah. And then connecting with the herbs and the earth a different way, and spirit speaking loud about me getting all of these herbs. I'm gonna include a little video of the herbs that I have. Well, when I first got them and I jarred them, because I've since now had more that I stacked up, and making my own jars of stuff to take care of myself, and then circling back to this eye reading. I've been wanting to get this done for some time. I even tried to. Let me show you a quick flick of my eyes. See that? I even took pictures of my own eyes. I took pics of my own eyes to try and not try. And that was back in 2020. But your eyes and your shade of your eye changes. Things change by the day, by the night. So, and of course, since 2020, a lot of shit has happened. A lot of things have happened. So I look forward to the professional that is helping me with that. It is just time to step up, and I love to root people on and encourage them to do that, but you can do that but so much. That whole lead the horse to water thing is so true. People see you living and doing great, seeing you getting healed and all of these things, and they wait for years and years to go by. And maybe it's not your time. Maybe it's your time just to sit and listen. Maybe this is the watering phase for you, because I think, and I know from my experience, I'm going to speak on it. You sow, you water. My sister, Sherelle, that girl crazy. Not crazy, in a negative way, but I initially was like, sow, wait, reap. But she was like, sow, water, wait, reap. Sow, water, wait, reap. We made up a song and everything. So maybe, I don't know what phase you're in. The sow, the water, the waiting, the reaping. I don't know, but I just know what I know. And the calling for me is to do this ASAP, no Rocky. And I just feel free doing it. Free going into my 40s. Free. Dirty 30s. Clean that shit up. I don't know if any of y'all ever heard of this, but a lot of women I knew growing up, the dirty 30s was all about being frisky and being wild and just doing a whole bunch of stuff, like extra. So if you was already like, then you're doing it even extra. And I'm not knocking anybody, because if that's how you roll, that's how you roll. But for me, I heard it differently. Dirty 30s was all about cleaning up your act, applying what you've been learning to yourself, to be the change you seek. And I've been doing that, but now I feel free, about to be rolling into these 40s, literally. Yeah. So, I'm just motivated all over again. I'm ecstatic because I know there are things that I need to, do in this phase. And just from alone with the eye part, the herbs and stuff that I got, I had already wrote. I had been writing them out and looking them up from different books that I've been reading too. I made capsules of my own. I got me my Namaste 2, which is a juicer and a blender. It has a bottom base, but the juicer blender, interchange. And I blend where they have a option on there where you could blend, I forgot what it's called, like grind your herbs or like seasonings. And I grinded mine and I made capsules. I bought me some vegetarian capsules, and I know sometimes I can mix it in juice and drink it too. But I got the herbs, made sure, outside of just reading it, people can always suggest stuff in books, but every time I read, I go tapping in. So I'm like, all right, babe, what is this? All right, let me write this down. I'm not going to memorize it, but at least I know where I could go to get more clarity on it. So I put combinations together for myself with the capsules. I put combinations together for my teas that I'm drinking. And I don't necessarily have to drink the teas all the time. I like to soak in the bath. I'll steep them, strain the herbs, pour the water in the bathtub. Steep it, strain the herbs, put it in my foot tub. Steep it, strain the herbs, put it in my water bottle so that when I wash my face, it spurts the water on there. So there's so many ways, there's so many avenues in this rabbit hole. Once you go in, there's no way that you're not going to like ask all these questions and then keep going. Like, it's being here, like, I am a body. Like, I'm not a body. I am, what is the term this lady said? I can't remember right now. Dang. But anyway, this experience here is temporary. Life doesn't end. It circulates. So, you live here right now, but then, you're going to move to the next one. You ain't even going to know it. But see, they got us fucked up in the head, like, to make you so scared. Why are we scared? Where did we come from? Okay. Let me stay focused, because I tell you, I go in a rabbit hole. There's that rabbit hole. But I hope that you question stuff. I hope that you move a step further. Even if it's a baby step, it's still a step forward. And it all counts. You move where you are in your phase of your life. Don't go down that journey of comparison, because that's going to rob your joy of your journey. It's going to rob you. Because you're like, damn, she doing that, he doing that. Well, look at me, I'm just reading a book. Figure it out. Don't be so hard on yourself. But if you know you got to step it up, then just do that. Literally. Don't even be like, what the hell am I doing? It's like, no, what? Well, what can I do? If she doing that, then what can I do, right? So find where you can step up and challenge yourself. And that's pretty much it. I'm just elated. And I hope you are elated for life too, and want to make changes, and you find your soul tribe, and you do what you're supposed to do. You do whatever your purpose, whatever your calling is. You think of what makes you happy, and then you will be living free. All right. Until next time, you already know I will talk to you soon. Peace.